The United States federal government should end aid to Israel. As it stands, the United States has provided a total of $121 billion, what many people refer to as too generous and unconditionally supportive of foreign countries. The United States grants this money to Israel in efforts to end the Israel-Palestine conflict, as well as to prevent nuclear proliferation in neighboring states. The United States also contributes funds for a joint U.S.-Israeli missile defense program. In 2014, the U.S. spent $504 million on this and plans to continue spending $272 million in the upcoming 2015 year. According to Esther Kurtz of the AIPIC, U.S. aid is a real benefit to the United States and Israel. We give aid to Israel to maintain its security in a very tough region and a very important part of the world, in order to advance critical U.S. interests. As Israel is continually attacked by ongoing Palestinian terrorist assaults, foreign aid presents many benefits to Israel's safety and security, and as well to Middle East stability. It has helped secure peace between Egypt and Israel, has strengthened Israel's qualitative military edge so that it can defend itself and serve as a deterrent to aggression in the region. Foreign aid continues to advance U.S. interests in the region here and at home. In its current state, Israel leads with one of the most highly developed armies, a rapidly reforming technology industry, and a GDP that rivals that of the UK. Additionally, many nations, as well as the United Nations itself, have reported war crimes conducted by Israel, and it has been labeled a trigger-happy military by Amnesty International. These war crimes are in the form of collective punishment, disproportionate force, targeting of civilians, and other violations of the Geneva Conventions and international law. As a result, many turn to question why the United States has put itself in a position to provide aid. Initially, the provision to allocate funds was issued to oversee the creation of an exclusively Jewish state. In the words of former President Truman, "It is my responsibility to see that our policy in Israel fits in with our policy throughout the world. Second, it is my desire to help build in Palestine a strong, prosperous, free, and independent democratic state. It must be large enough, free enough, and strong enough to make its people self-supporting and secure. Yet, billions of U.S. taxpayer dollars are delivered to Israel each year, ostensibly to make Israel secure. With these funds, Israel has built one of the strongest militaries in the world in order to maintain an illegal occupation and expand its borders. This brutal occupation is at the root of the violence against the occupiers' own civilian population. No amount of U.S. aid can stop this violence, says the Global Exchange, an international human rights organization, and even goes on to state that supporting the collective punishment and captivity of Palestinians will only lead to more bloodshed for Israelis and Palestinians alike. Security and peace for Israelis depend on Israel taking its troops and settlers back into its own country and out of someone else's hand. Taking this information into consideration and understanding the equally strong opposing arguments, this continuing debate will determine any further action the United States should take regarding aid to the State of Israel.